Alright, so today we're driving. I went and picked up new wheels and the new tires. They came in a few days ago, but I was in Ocean City. I'm about to go ahead to get these mounted. Not gonna put them on today though. I'll pick this up later because I'm waiting on lug nuts of all things before I can put everything on. And yeah, I'm waiting on lug nuts. So I think those get here, I think it was either Wednesday or Friday they were supposed to come. So this will be like a weekend thing. It's currently Monday. Yep, it's Monday. So this video will get picked back up when those come. The boy is at Clint's house. He'll be here soon. He had to run to a shop really quickly to go pick up something. While I'm waiting on him, I got the tires. Well, I got the new wheels loaded up. I'm about to go ahead and loosen these front lug nuts and jack the car up so it can already be most of the way done. You can't tell, but I went on ahead and raised the rear yesterday. I got a full-size jack. I got all 4 wheels on the car, and I got some tools in the back, so it doesn't. You can't even fucking tell. But when everything's out, it's much higher. It's a lot higher. These are the new wheels. There are some MSR 228s, I believe. They're pretty clean for what I paid, you know. There's a lot of curb rash, but these things were $150, and with shipping it was $220. They're 15 by 8, and for tires I'm running the Hankook, let's see, Vintage V2 Concepts. 205, 50, 15. $200 for the tires, $220 for the wheels shipped. I'd say that's not too bad. So just in case you didn't know how to raise coilovers, you have these 2 locking nuts. They both spin. This one is the one that like locks it in place once you set the height. This is the one you turn to adjust it. So I'm raising the car, so I'm gonna turn this top one that way. And then if it doesn't, usually it'll stay in place, this locked one, it'll spin with it. If it doesn't, I'll show you how to do that after I'm finished. Literally all you do, you hook it. Ooh. Well, this fucking control arm is kind of in the way, so I won't be able to turn it much. But you hook it around there, and you turn. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And then you just kind of measure. I like to count the ridges right here to like compare it to the opposite side or the passenger side, so I can get it like exact on each side. But yeah, that's all there is to that. Just keep on turning and turning and turning until they're where you want them. It's kind of hard to show with one hand, but to lock them in place, you take the bottom, because these kits come with 2 spinner wrenches. So you take one and you put it on the bottom one down here, and you take the other one and put it on the top one, and then you turn them in opposite directions, and that's how you lock them together. That sounds like Clint. Nephew. Well, it looks like I'm about to run out of daylight. Wax. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and just, that was a leaf. I'm gonna go ahead and raise the passenger side. Whack these fenders in with a hammer and put these wheels on. If I can't get anything to show you tonight, I'll show you in the morning. So hopefully I can finish this up before the sun goes down completely. Shoot. Well, that's no good. Thank God I got a brand new axle sitting in the back seat for the passenger side, so. I apologize about the lighting. But man, that is some poke. And it's not lowered yet, so this front is probably gonna camber in a little. The rears, I don't know. But boy, bro, that's pretty aggressive. All right, time to get on the ground. The moment of truth. Okay, that's not that bad.
Oh, that wheel gap though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
You could lower that shit. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right. You could lower that shit more.
Let me put the rears on the ground. That's not that bad though.
Oof. It looks good though. It's aggressive. Like, I mean, unless you want to be all stancy boy, you don't need to go lower necessarily, but. Alright. Make that ass drop.
Fuck no, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bruh. Wait,
Is that it? Oh, nope. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Wait. Wow.
That's not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
Cause like, I would probably throw those with a camera on like another day.
Yeah. Ooh, this looks good though. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna have to run some camber, bro.
Wait a minute. Yeah, but dang. I mean, if you hammer out the fenders and go a little bit lower, it should get you a decent amount of negative in there. But
The rear looks good, but like that's gonna rub because it's like that's gonna rub. Just took it for a test drive really quickly. These rears are definitely rubbing bad. On this side. And on this side. I think it's because that lip in there. So you know what I'm about to do. As far as the fronts, they don't seem to be rubbing. I think maybe when I hit bumps or something, it's probably just kind of, you know, like just cambering in. I'ma still whack the shit out of these two. And then that was the passenger side, this is the driver. It's hitting like the outside of this one. So it looks like I'm gonna have to whack them all. I might raise the rears a little. Bam! I did start the video. Oh. So this is how she sits now. There's a little gap. It's a little gap. I wanted it to look pretty decent, like from a lowered standpoint, but like I like to drive my car pretty hard, and I didn't want to have to rub. So I didn't have a fender roller, so I just straight took a hammer to each fender, and since they're all pretty clapped anyways, I wasn't really tripping over it because all these are gonna have to get replaced. As far as the back goes, this is gonna have to get cut out because there's rust right there, and there's some like in there on the other side as well. So these have to get cut out anyways and replaced at some point, so I wasn't really tripping over it. But yeah, that's how the whole car sits. Now, I'm gonna be replacing my passenger side axle, because what I found out the hard way was, when you do a B-series swap, you can't have the car super low. And I guess because of like the geometry of things and how it sits in the car, in the US these weren't really meant to have a B series. So I'm guessing with the axles and the rest of the stock stuff, it was putting the axle at an awkward angle, and that's what my issues were. So after I raised it, the issues I was having with this axle went away, but the axle is already, like, the axle boot is already ripped and it's already spewing grease everywhere under there. You'll see. So might as well replace it.
There you go. It's turning now.
It is?
Yeah.
Turn it around. Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Are these 5 lug, bro?
Nah, these 6. These 4 lugs. These just came off the Clint's car.
Oh, it's all lugs, actually.
He like this sometimes. You probably got on the different ones. If it can go on Clint's, it can go on yours.
We don't know that.
Told you.
Bro, that shit looks stupid as fuck. That shit look dumb. Fuck that.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Fuck! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss so loud.
I'm telling my mom.
You got something thinner that'll go in there? All your tools are in the truck, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fuck
Put my
no,
dick in
baby.
there. That'll work.
Nope.
Oh.
Never mind, this will work.
Ain't that my screwdriver?
Probably.
Yeah, that's your switch.
I look like, let's be honest.
I need to start leaving shit in my car.
Yeah, be like that sometimes. I know you ain't talking. You left cookout in my car.
Bro, y'all bitches left. I said I was coming back.
I didn't even say nothing.
You need to get a nut.
Huh?
You need to get a nut for the axle.
Oh. What size?
Where the freak is
Sponsorship.
it? Boy.
Sponsorship by Harbor Freight, AutoZone, you know.
Facts.
eBay.
If y'all want a discount from AutoZone, go to their website and type in
Peace nuts. The monetization. Oh, it's quiet. It's pure quiet out here.
got that bad boy out. Trying to see.
I'm about to say, I'll go ahead.
Trying to see where it was split at. Oh goddamn. Oh my god, damn. I don't know where it was split at. But I wiped it down to here good enough, good as it's gonna get. But I'm wondering if I overfilled the transmission, because I don't think it's supposed to pour out like that. Because I know that when you go by the manual, when it comes to like refilling the transmission fluid and changing it, you're supposed to only fill it to where it drips out. I can't remember if it's supposed to drip out the axle hole or out the drain bolt. But since it just poured out up there, I get the feeling I might have overfilled it. I'm not entirely sure though. Hush! Everything is back in, new axle is in, and that is a wrap. But yeah, that's how she sits now. Thank you all for watching. If you can, share the video and whatnot. Peace out.